Hello, this is Goblin, R. Joseph. Welcome to episode 16 of Malevolence. We've come a long ways. The group has had some dilemmas. Are they good? Are they bad? Can they save their friend? We're about to find out how far they're willing to go to save Ulberd. Before then, though, let's meet the cast again. We'll go, like always, to Mia El Chivo.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chris, or Mia El Chivo in our Discord, and I am playing the human champion of Pharasma. His name is Byron Aldrich, and he can't stop opening the wrong doors. So that's been a big part of our problem, I think, with trying to find Ulberd. Maybe I can quit here this time. I'll pass this on over to Red.
Hi everybody, Big Red here. Today I'm playing Varric Stonevale, the Dwarven Thaumaturge. Yeah, excited to be here. I'll throw it over to Rocket.
This is Rocket playing the healing cleric Rosgarn Sankervel, and hasn't had to do a whole lot of healing in the last episode or so, but I imagine that's coming. Over to Skull.
What's going on, guys? It's Justin. You may know me as Skull525 on Discord. I am playing the human investigator known as Elias Vale, who kind of likes the house, wants to leave, loves a succubus. Who knows? Let's give it over to our GM, Noble Goblin.
Right. The chamber fell silent. Almost too quiet. This creature, this succubus, lies broken on this wooden planks, blood pooling beneath her, her breathing shallow, uneven. That once cocky smile gone, and she's fading. Her body looks fragile. She looks desperate. She glances around to everybody. Please. Her voice barely more than air. I know where he is. Weak, begging. But Varric, he doesn't hesitate. He steps forward, cold, unyielding, still rises. There's no mercy, no doubt. It falls again and again. And in that final moment, all eyes turn not to him, but to Rosgar, as the house holds its breath, waiting, watching. Because this time his choice is not about survival. It's about what kind of people is this group becoming. Everybody, welcome to Malevolence episode 15. Mercy is just a lie.
I called out a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. We last left off, the group was in a battle with a succubus. The succubus is laid on the ground in a pool of blood. It is surrounded. Varric just went, didn't listen to her pleads, because she is an evil beast. And now she's lying on death's door. It is her turn. But in this moment, I think she would just continue to plead, stay balled up. No, please, I know where Ulberd is. I can take you there. I can get him out for you. Just spare my life. I will owe you a great debt. And she's actually spent all three actions, actually, with this. As she lays a box at Rosgarn's feet. You see her kind of pull it out of her dress. You see blood just kind of staining this little box. Rosgarn, as a cleric, you know what this is. This is called a profane gift. What the succubus will give a willing human with a profane gift. That creature gets a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, skill checks, and saving throws, as long as the gift persists. You can communicate telepathically with succubus if you took it at any distance, and stuff like that. I'll actually post that in the chat so you can read everything that happens. But she lays that at your feet as she closes her eyes, resigning herself to death. Rosgarn,
Fucking God.
it is your turn.
Feel free to tell me to pound sand when I ask you this question.
Sure.
Does the succubus have more than 1 HP left?
Add 4.
Okay. Rosgarn is going to look down at this profane gift and looks at her on the ground, bleeding, and he just gets this absolute look of disgust on his face, and he drives his rapier at her throat. I'm going to reroll that. That's a 2. And we need to make this count. For narrative reasons. Well, that's an 8. That's still a miss.
For narrative reasons, she's prone. He is unmovable. That is going to be an automatic hit for me. That's going up one stage.
So he's going to drive his
damage.
rapier into her throat.
She gurgles. The blood again pops out. You see her try to breathe as oxygen is not getting to her lungs as it begins to fill up with the bodily fluids. And then she goes still. The gift dissolves, turning into what looks like a pile of shit as she is still. And we are out of combat.
Damn.
He withdraws the rapier and just kind of flicks the ichor off of it. Beans.
It may be, but this house is.
Puts it away. Puts the, keeps the rapier at hand, but kind of like also
She shouldn't be in our heads anytime soon.
Yeah, she lays
exactly.
there. She transforms from this stabbed up beautiful woman to this husk of like an old hag, old witch, this ugly, mutated creature. What she really is, when she's not in her polymorphed look.
Skarn then just kind of step around Varric.
Still in combat.
There you go.
Just step around
we get
Varric and poke his head into the room that she was hiding in, just to make sure that it was clear.
Elias is going to check the body while they're doing that.
Yeah, we'll start with Roskar. As you step into this room, you see this dusty bed. This dusty bedroom contains a simple bed and a tall dresser to the north. Against the eastern wall, a pair of chairs placed on opposite sides of a small table are set between two grimy windows. The walls opposite this table also feature a fireplace. Elias, you need to give me a secret perception roll as you investigate the body. Roskar, as you step in there, that's what you see. What would you like to do in there? There's nothing else besides what you see. But you can
No
roll me a
invisible-
secret perception.
No invisible things. Still have a few minutes on See the Unseen, so
Let me double check my notes.
Nice.
No, nothing invisible. But you can roll me a perception roll secret to see if you see anything that you that you don't see at a casual glance.
I have +1 from my lantern to that. Lighten up the room for you.
Elias, you kind of start rifling through this hag, this old succubus's pockets.
Just real quick. So he's doing it in a gentle manner, and while he's doing it, you should have just left. You could still be alive. You stupid, stupid being. As he just gently goes through her pockets and whatever else she has on her.
You actually pull out what looks like a locket. It's a little gold heart locket in her pocket.
He will open it up.
Pop it open. There is a J plus A carved into the inside. You see a picture of a man with a handlebar mustache and a rather slender woman on the other side. A long red hair.
He will stand up, kind of look at her. You may not deserve it, but I hope you rest easy. As he walks over to Roskarn
All right.
and Varric.
Roskar, and as you kind of look around this room, maybe walk through it, you hear a slight buzzing sound coming from the fireplace. You can almost hear the words "chikta," in the buzzing.
Sorry, could you say that again?
You can almost hear the words. It's hard to pronounce word. In the buzzing, check. I will copy the words you almost hear into chat in Discord. For those at home, just in case I am misspelling it, it is spelled TCHEKUTH is what I'm trying to say, is what he hears.
It's a tough one.
Chakuth, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking, like Chakuth, but I could be wrong because I'm no language expert.
Do I know what language it's in?
You can actually roll me a religion roll or recall knowledge.
Well, I'll give you that religion roll, all right. Awesome. That was a 2. Gives you a 15 in total.
Second. Do you want to spend a hero point, a grit point with that, or would you like to go with what you got?
I don't have any. I re-rolled with 1 to kill the succubus.
Yeah. Okay. You do know that this creature, this Chekta, is some kind of creature, a malevolence, a deity, ancient, evil. You've heard the name, but you can't quite picture what type of evil entity it is.
Okay. You'll definitely make sure that at least Varric and Elias being in the room here know that. If Byron comes in too, he'll basically let everybody know that he hears that coming from the fireplace, and he can't really place it right now. He'll definitely ask the other two or the other three if they have any background on it, but he will also just say
asked that.
probably a good idea to be wary of the fireplace.
As he does mention that, anybody with religion can give me a religion recall knowledge to see if they can get the DC.
I mean,
Like,
Secret,
especially
right?
Byron. That is secrets. Recall knowledge. Secrets. It's always secret.
I have rolled mine.
Okay. All three of y'all. Yeah, y'all know exactly who this is. I mean, you've heard of him before. I mean, y'all you remember talking about the Void Mirror. And now that you hear this name, Varric, Elias, and Byron, you piece this together. That's Chick-Tuck. He's an alien entity that has risen at least 7 times, and through the course of this cycle of reality, each time he's slain, his intelligence is somehow cast back into the dark tapestry. And then when some fool is foolish enough to use this void mirror, he comes back. He takes over the body. Most likely, Byron, you come to this conclusion because you scored the highest.
Oh my god.
Most likely, Chick-Tuck took over Zarin, and that started this whole malevolence in this house.
This is overwhelming. We cannot let Lucilla get this mirror.
Thought comes to you, Elias. But with that roll 2 of yours, the best way to protect, the best way to destroy, is to destroy this damn house. Burn it to the ground, blow it up by whatever means necessary.
I say we try to find our friend. If we do, great. If we don't, we will give our respects to him and we burn this place to the ground.
I agree.
Let's
This
leave
void
this
mirror.
room.
Sorry, go for it.
I think we should leave this room and you try
Yes.
to find our friend.
No arguments from me. Did we not find the void mirror, or did we only find references and books for it?
Pretty sure we
Only the
did find it.
references and
No?
books for it. You have not found it, no.
Dang, I feel like I thought we did for some reason. Maybe I thought
Before he goes, Roskarn's just going to look a little harder at this fireplace that's chanting this name, just to see if it's hiding something, like a brick switch or something, for a secret panel that could be hiding something.
Roll me another perception as you're specifically targeting this area. And it is a secret roll.
Normally it's Baron. Now it's Roscar.
Okay, that is a critical success. You look at these rocks on the fireplace that kind of right above with the fire. You see a mantle right there, little, like almost like action figures stacked on the mantle, and right behind one of them, almost faintly imperceptible, you see carved into that one stone is the house of Zarwin. Just a little small shield with its crest and everything carved into it. If you wasn't looking closely, you wouldn't have noticed this.
Before Roskarn does anything with that, he's going to turn around, notice everybody's gone, poke his head out, and say, "Hey, I found something." And then he'll go back in and he'll point it out. Exactly what you said. He'll point it out and he'll say, "I'm going to push it," or "I'm going to see if I can trigger it." But I want you guys available. We don't need another Byron incident. And then once they're ready, he will, like, it's a switch or a button or something. He's going to trigger it.
Yeah, as you touch it, you notice the stone is loose and wiggleable. Like they removed it, put it in there, and then try to like put some quick plaster around it. But you know, if you get a dagger and to kind of dig around it, that brick will come out.
Yeah, he'll work it out.
So
you can either roll or spend 20 minutes just digging it out, and either way will succeed.
Varric would pat you on the back, Roskarn, and say, "I'm your good berry."
Varric, step in and do that.
Same with you, Varric. You can use like athletics to dig it out, go really quickly, or you just let time pass in 20 minutes. If you just kind of dig it at that plaster, will pop it right out.
No, Verk was just saying he's like, I got your back. I'm here. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, I'll roll the athletics for it.
Definitely, go ahead.
25
That is
total.
plenty high enough. Definitely. You sit there, couple quick jabs. The rock, the stone comes loose. You pull it out. You notice inside, if you twist it, the brick has been hollowed out, and there's a folded piece of paper in the brick.
You'll immediately kind of roll it, unroll it, take a quick scan of it, and then see what it says. And then when he's done with it, he'll pass it on to Elias.
Definitely. As you pull it out and unfold it, it is very old, very tattered, very dried out, so it's been here a while. You see drops of what looks like maybe blood or barbecue sauce. I mean, it's hard to tell as old as it is. But it shows a map to a place behind the manor. A building, almost like an observatory, a huge telescope to the stars. And in the middle of that building, the words VM is carved. It's kind of written.
Yep. Immediately pass it on to Elias. Say we might need to check this out.
You think we should go there before we go to the basement?
What were the initials again there, Noble?
BM.
BM?
V as in like a violin.
V. Yeah, sorry. You'll kind of tap the paper really lightly at the initials and say, does that trigger anything for you?
Is there any type of recall knowledge I could roll on those initials?
Sure. Do me a society. Actually, I keep forgetting I have my little app here that lets me give you the rolls. Let's do society. I'm not letting me public. We'll do.
Is that the void mirror?
Jesus. Oh, good lord.
Jommies.
It's in chat. You do not know it, but Roscar, as he's thinking about it, it pops into your head. Oh, VM void mirror. Yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. Void mirror. Yep, we should probably go there and get that. Yep.
Precisely, Watson.
Well, if we're gonna blow up the house, the void mirror needs to be with it.
Yeah, it should definitely be destroyed. So, basement, then we go to this map and destroy the void mirror. And then we, if we can save Ulberd, that's great. If not, we destroy the void mirror, we destroy the house, we burn it all to ashes. Byron and I go to the cathedral and we bring back a sanctification crew and we re-sanctify the grounds.
Dig it.
That is not a bad plan. However, I would suggest we get the mirror first as a possible bargaining chip to save our friend.
The fair plan.
I'm not against it.
Everything
Ulberd
else
will-
I totally agree with.
I like where your head's at. Here from the other
Ulberd's
room.
Huh? Yo, yeah, you're just chilling over there. You poke your head in.
Yeah, imagine he's like, hearing everyone talking. He's just like, oh, it seems like there's a plan in the works. He likes that. He's just keeping watch, holding his lantern high.
Guess Ulberd's gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Unless that's where he's being kept.
But 2 for 1. I love a good BOGO.
No. Cat, what did you do?
All right, well, I say we go down these stairs then, straight out the front door and around the back.
I would just want to point out that the last 2 times you led the way, crazy stuff happened. So,
All right, Roscarn, be my guest.
I was going to say, I don't mind. Elias wouldn't mind going first just because, again, he has that. When he enters into the room, he gets that's odd. So that could possibly help. But he is kind of squishy. So
Yeah.
I don't mind him going first.
You make your way.
Yeah, go ahead. No. I was just going to say,
Make
all of a
way
sudden I found
downstairs.
myself outside.
You make your way downstairs into the familiarness of the main lobby. It's kind of just a deja vu. Your first fight with the mimic kind of flips through your brain. Elias's frantic run through the door that was burnt off by acid because he got scared. All this in an instant just kind of flips through your brain as you make your way outside into the not bright sun, because the sun is kind of setting because y'all been here for almost a whole entire night and day now. But there's no rain. The ground is a little wet as you begin your trek.
I feel like our podcast is like the podcast version of the pit. Each hour is like an hour in our lives in this terrible place.
I dig it though.
You know,
You
it's
just get to
like,
hear us
fuck,
suffer in real
fuck.
time.
Right.
I'm not going to make y'all move all over the map. Just okay, as you walk around this map, you know it's overgrown. It's an old manor. You see one area that's like almost a dried up lake. You see a destroyed building on one side, and behind the house you see a path that leads into the woods. Which area would you like to go to? You going straight to the void mirror, or are you checking the other areas too?
I mean, I'm partial to head straight to the void mirror.
Yeah, I was gonna say straight to the void mirror.
The VM.
What does that
No
mean?
side quests here.
You make your way towards the overgrown path. Byron, you have memories of a creature coming out of the woods trying to stop you. You was chasing that spectral image the other night.
Right, Roscon. Remember the root creature.
Would I have patched up Byron at least once before we did this?
There was plenty of time when we was looking at the stone and the note, so you could definitely roll me a medicine check.
9 for
take it.
Byron. I rolled a 5.
As you make your way to the back of the manor house, you see an overgrown path. You see vines and trees and limbs kind of going over. Who is the leader in this group? I need a
Not
survival
Byron.
check to navigate this path.
I believe-
Roscon or Elias at this point.
Yeah, I believe it was Elias.
Elias, roll me a survival check. And then everybody else, roll me a visible perception roll.
Sorry guys, we're probably gonna die.
Oh,
29.
All right.
I'm going to guess if there was time for the medicine check, then that's probably more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, it would be
definitely.
10 minutes. Yeah, so you get a refocus
Okay.
if that was the purpose.
See, the unseen would have popped off then. That's, that's
okay.
why.
Yeah, assuming.
Okay. Also, Elias, even though you do survival, give me a perception roll too that's visible. All right. Everybody but Byron. Byron, you're in a world. You see the trees. There's nothing that's bothering you right now. You're outside, out of that damn manor. But everybody
feel
else,
great.
you feel like somebody's watching you from the south. You kind of turn to look at the manor, and on the second floor, you see a bank of windows. You see what inside those windows looks like artistic drawings. And in front of one of the windows, the one in the middle, you see a tall man, kind of a silhouette. Standing beside him looks like maybe a short person, maybe a gnome. The man's head is on the gnome's shoulder. He's actually missing the hand as he waves at you. But then the image disappears, and you're back looking at the forest.
why'd everybody stop?
I don't remember.
If that was an illusion, then I think I get some sort of bonus to disbelieve it.
Okay.
Because that was see
what-
the unseen. That was see the unseen that does that. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay. If you continue to go to where you're heading, Elias, you just rolled high enough that you do make it through the jungle, the pathway. Does everybody continue towards the observatory area?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We should all be cautious.
You follow the pathway. It's long and winding. There's, like I said, it's overgrown weeds and bushes. Every now and then you think you see one of the trees shift, one of the trees move. But Elias is right on cue. He navigates it perfectly. And he navigates so well that he is gaining a grip point by the time you make it through.
Yeah, did a thing.
All right. See, Roscar got his defend activity, so he has his shield up. What is everybody else's activity going on right now? Let me pull up y'all's party info. Exploration. I got defend. He's not here no more. Search, look for haunts. Okay, awesome. You make your way to the observatory. Let me read some flavor text. The oppressive forest retreats into the clearing of dry grass that seems to almost whisper as a breeze wafts through. A ring of 7 ancient stones surround a circular crypt-like stone structure that measures roughly 12 feet in diameter and rises to a height of 15 feet. Carvings of moths and butterflies, winged people flying among the stars, decorate the crypt side, while a heavy stone slab door is embedded with a series of bronze rings set in grooves. Each of the ring has a single small disc of differently colored crystals attached to it, and at the very center, a large orb of pale yellow crystal is affixed to the stone. Does anybody want to give me a religion, or if you have a Desnian lore or Thessalonian lore check? So either religion, Desnian, or Thessalonian. If
You
call
want that
knowledge,
above the
just-
board or hidden
Could I-
or open?
You can do it open. I'm fine right now.
Could I use esoteric lore?
Sure.
You want it private?
Oh, nah. Just go ahead and roll public right now.
I made mine private. My bad.
That's fine. All right. Let's see. Tech is a pass. That's lore is a pass. Religion is a fail. Pass and pass. All right, so the only one that fails is Elias. You don't know this. You know that an order was created over 1,000 years ago by the Desnians, the goddess, called the Order of the Starless Night. Let's see. Desnian art experienced a height of popularity in the ancient Thessalonian nearly 10,000 years ago. The circular rings represent the solar system. Succeeding this check unlocks the Order of the Starless Night's research. So now if we was going to continue on for a longer time, you would actually be able to research the Order of the Starless Night. Let's see. And then let's see, Byron, you got a crit, so you get to know
You get to know.
that these decorations are often used as combination locks to keep a door sealed.
Interesting. These rings here. I think they might be some sort of combination lock.
Do they look like the combination lock that was on the gate when we first entered the manor or got to the manor?
Oh, what was that last? I was reading the notes.
If I recall, when we first got to the manor, there was a lock that was kind of that I think was about the same
I
concept.
think it was the
That-
gate.
It was on the door. The door got dissolved by acid.
And we don't have more acid.
But let's see. Anybody want to give me a secret perception roll about this? Let's let Byron do it, since you do recognize this as a combination lock.
Do it. Secret. Here we go.
Yeah, it was a stylized map of Galarian solar system. They're written in the notes.
Exactly what you need. You know that you can move the locks are actually like planets in the solar system. You can move them around to make the combination. But you do know that there are literally thousands and thousands of possible combinations. But you do know you could use thievery checks to try to unlock these doors.
Okay.
You
Wow,
need
I want to
11
say. Sorry, go Noble. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I won't slow it. You need at least 5 consecutive thievery passes to unlock this door without the key or combination.
Okay, I have a theory. Are the planets, are they in line the way they should be according to the solar system? Is there a roll I have to make for that?
Yeah. Give me what's a good one for space lore? Occultism.
Nature? Oh, occultism. that's
Nature.
good.
Occultism or nature? Yeah, let's do that. Either one.
Blind, I assume.
Yes. This is recall knowledge. 1 second. Well, I'll pull up the proper combination. There it is.
Try putting in 1, 2, 3, 4.
No one always works. It can't be that. There's no way.
He was a little bit of a playboy. Try 6, 9, 6,
So
9.
you notice there are 11 planets. There are 11 combination locks, and there's some specific order. You know this is about 1,000 years old, and it needs to be set to the way the solar system was set when this place was built 1,000 years ago.
Oh, God. Is anyone familiar with astrology?
That sounds esoteric if I ever heard it.
Occultism or astrology would work. I will let those work just as if it was thievery, but it needs to be 5 consecutive passes to set them right, or it gets reset.
Like,
By one person, or can multiple people do it?
Different people can roll it, but if there's any fails between them, it goes back to 0.
oof.
Does anyone have assurance?
So, okay. I guess I don't know how this would work, but essentially when I roll in occultism, if I fail, I still get information. So I don't think that's considered a success, because it doesn't say it treats it as 1 degree higher.
Yeah, that would give you information. Maybe lower the DC eventually, because you keep getting information. Like if you failed the first 5, but those successes would lower the I would say the successes would lower the DC the next time you tried it.
Okay. I do have assurance on occultism, so it'd be a 24 for occultism.
24.
So let's try that first.
Do we not have... Sorry, you go ahead. I'll ask this when you're done. Apologies.
So how does it look, Elias? As you get up, you start trying to move around these planets.
So I think of it more as Byron giving us that information of, oh, this needs to be based off of when this house was built. And so Elias starts kind of going and thinking back of what he has heard of when this house was built. And from there, he kind of starts moving the planets, stopping and thinking and moving the planets or the solar system around.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Just to make it a little more exciting, give me one occultism roll. Because your assurance does succeed on the 5 checks.
Private or public?
This would public.
I don't know what it's for, but I'm going to do it.
That wasn't that one?
Yes, it was in that one.
I did give you a hero point earlier, so I know you do have one.
So I'm going to re-roll that. All right, it's meant to be.
Oh my
another
goodness.
natural one.
You set the planets in spot. This is your time to shine. Your investigators is about to show these fools that you were meant to be here. But for some reason, it just does not unlock. You know this is the right combination. You know everything is where it's supposed to be. But it does not unlock for you. Rosgard, you was wanting to ask something earlier?
Yeah, I was going to say 2 things. The first thing was we had found various research materials. I believe one of them was about astronomy. One of them was about the void mirror. We had also found an artifact or an item called the Starless Scope. Would any of that be helpful in cracking this code?
The Starless Scope would definitely be helpful.
The first question, the first part of my input here. The second part is because this is clearly outside of Roskarn's area of expertise. He would like to take the time that they're spending on this, which I'm going to imagine to be around 10 minutes or so. And he's going to do a little preparation, which is going to consist of casting one of his new spells, new level 3 spells. He's going to cast this upon himself. It is called Mind of Menace. It's basically Animus Mind, but better, but a little bit different. Because it worked really well, and when they leveled up,
That's so cool.
that is really going to do that while they work on that. First thing he's going to do when he settles down, when he settles into his casting, because it is a 10-minute cast, he's going to kind of start it, and then he's going to stop, and he's going to point out to Elias and just say, "Hey, Elias, try the Starless Scope that we had found." And he's gonna, I don't know where it is in the party stash or wherever somebody had grabbed it, but he's gonna, let's say it's in Roskarn's bag. He's gonna say, "Hey, try this," and he's gonna toss it over to Elias or whatever and say, "This might help."
Yeah. Elias says you hold the Starless Scope. It looks a lot like a old pirate scope or a shaling scope that kind of extends out. And it has a spot for one eye, but the one side's blacked out. So when you look into it, it looks dark normally. What do you like to do with it?
We'll look into it.
Or were you pointing towards like the sky, the trees, the combination lock?
Yep, gonna point to the combination lock first.
Roll me a perception roll as you're looking through this, and it has to be secret, please.
I love secret checks.
Anticipation.
I think your dice are broken because you just did 3 nat 1s in a row.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
That's
You
wild.
see nothing as you stare through it. I mean, yeah.
Okay. He will look up into the sky with it, as thinking that it's just not going to do anything with the lock.
I wanted to mention.
If you look up in this, go ahead.
Justin, you brought up the gate, right?
Yes.
And that kind of prompted all of this. I wanted to shout out to Justin, for remembering that. That changed the whole thing here.
I see what you're doing, Red.
Yeah, that's true.
Grit
Take a
fishing.
grit point for that.
Shamelessly for someone else, you know?
So good.
I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So then I guess I will use that here and try to re-roll it on the lock then.
Word to God.
If I roll another natural one, I'm not rolling another die tonight.
Turns into a rage quit.
Hey, all right. You point the starless scope towards the sky. You see little holes, almost pinpricks in the black covering the view area. You move it back towards the combination, pointing in the same kind of direction, and you can see through the little pinpricks where the planets need to sit. And you notice you've had 2 planets in the wrong spots that need to be switched and flipped.
Elias will do that. He'll switch them.
As you switch them, nothing seems to happen at first. But then, gears start to click. The sound of grinding opens, and your feet start to shake as the ground starts to lower where you're standing, Elias. If you can lower with it, or you can give me an athletics check to try to acrobatics to try to jump and not lower with the floor.
I will do an acrobatics to try to not go down with the floor.
All right, roll that acrobatics. That is public.
And Tony was
Oh,
teasing.
good. The floor starts to drop, and then the doors start to open. As your feet almost go to splits, you do a little jump, avoiding falling through. As lights start to pop on down this long staircase, you see these ever-burning crystals lining it up deep into the underground of this observatory, this corpse, this crypt. A humming sound can be heard from deep within, a feeling of foreboding, a feeling of regret overtakes you all. As you look back, you see the silhouette of the mansion past the trees, almost as if it's watching you, wondering what you're up to. As the scenes fade to black, and episode 15 is over.
See,
That's
this
a
long
big
corridor makes
red.
me think it might be Ulberd down there.
Wait, say that again?
I feel like Ulberd might be down there. Is it like stone, Noble?
It is stone, it is steps, it is almost something automated that's running all this once you've got this set up. This is 1,000 years ago. So there's some kind of like electronical, steampunk maybe, components, magic that's making all this work. But I'm going to say next week, let's run a 2-hour episode, and that should be our finale from where you're at. So everybody stay tuned next week. Episode 16, the finale of Malevolence. Will Ulberd survive? Will they go crazy? Will the house get burnt down? We don't know. Stay tuned. Besides that, any announcements, Mia or Red?
As always, if you want to keep following us, you can find anything we do on our website, critandgritmedia.com. And yeah, check out for our Discord link over there. Come chat with us. Tell us your favorite moments, and we'll discuss ours with you. Red, I'll pass this on over to you.
Yeah, Big Red here. So as we've been leading up to the end of this wonderful Malevolence run we've been doing, having lots of fun doing it, we're going to be moving over to an Outlaws of Alkenstar live stream, which is funny how the end of this seems to point towards some steampunk stuff, so that's fun. But we'll be catching us live. The show is called Barrels and Brimstone. I'll be taking over in the GM chair, and the other 4 here will be the players, so get ready for some more fun.
And we're done. That's the end of that recording.